But now when you've come in first initially came into photography, were some of your struggles coming into the industry, and how did you go about overcoming them?
Oversaturation in the market. There's a lot of people out there with cameras, a lot of people with cameras. When I first came into the Wolverhampton music scene, there was two photographers who were sensational photographers, honestly, that I'd go as far to say that there's not many out there that are better than them.
Yeah.
They were in the exact same scene as me. And it was one of them things where I thought, will I have any traction here? You know, these guys have done the networking, you know, they've met people, they've got people that they've made friends with, and they've been on different shoots multiple times with the same people. It's going to be very hard for me to get there. And I'm the type of person that I would never try and step on anyone's toes. So I'd never go to someone that I know they shoot and say, oh, book me, look into this.
Yeah.
Or they don't do this right. I've seen in their images that this doesn't look right. Book me instead and I'll get it perfect for you. I'd never do that, honestly. So it was one of them scares, thinking that there's a lot of photographers. Can I get the customers with that many photographers out there? Can I keep to my prices that I want to set in place, when there's always somebody who will undercut, and undercutting somebody is just bad for your own business, because you're going to pigeonhole yourself in a bracket of that prices. And once your prices are there, it's very hard to bring them up to here if you want to in the future.
Because people kind of affiliate your quality of work with that price, I guess.
Yeah. And then I was born in the 80s, so I'm 36. I know I don't lucky. I'm 36. My genre of music is, you know, your Tupac, your Dre, your Snoop Dogg. It's all 90s hip-hop. I hadn't really heard of grime at all. I knew of this one artist, Macca, that the first guy I ever shoot, because I worked with him. I used to support him by watching his videos on YouTube, dropping a like. So I had to sort of familiarize myself with that genre of music as well. So I just went and I asked my friends who were into grime, my football team, actually, they're all like in the early 20s. It was like, right, who's good, who's popping, who can I listen to get to understand this scene? So that was quite tough, not knowing the scene, standing there and people talking about music and this, that, and the other, and just being like nodding my head like, I have no idea who he's on about. You know, it was one of them. But now I've familiarized with myself with it massively and become a massive fan of English rap and English grime. So much so I don't listen to anything American anymore, apart from the old stuff. I still listen to my Tupacs and that, but nobody else really. It's just I try and keep myself listening to the music that I'm trying to branch out into as a photographer.
But how do you feel like familiarizing yourself with that scene and that music helps you as a photographer within that scene? I mean, I know it almost sounds self-explanatory, but at the same time,
just being able to hold conversations, you know, being able to understand things, to know what they're like. Do you know what I mean? Like I know now from what I'm doing in their music scenes, you know, you'll always see a bottle of Ciroc or a bottle of AU vodka. You might see a box of Lucky Charms cereal. You know, everybody wants to be drippy. Everybody wants to have the best garms, you know. So it was just so I understood what they wanted. I watched a lot of music videos, so I knew in the music, if that's what music videos they want, surely they want the still to look like they've came straight out of that video. So that's how I sort of set my stall up with my photography, was to keep it relevant to what I'm seeing everybody want and what everybody's doing.